U and V both are functions of x. Then dy by dx is equal to, very simple, is equal to d by dx of the first quantity plus or minus d by dx of the second quantity, right? Both are separately added. The function can be minus between that, or that can be plus between that. If it is plus, then d by dx of u plus d by dx of v. If it is minus between that, the function, then d by dx of u minus d by dx of v you will write. This is what is called sum rule. For example, also I will write. Suppose example. So everything I am giving a proper example. Suppose that there is a function y is equal to 5x squared plus 3x. 5x squared plus 3x. So this is also function of x. This is also function of x. As I said, y is equal to u plus or minus v. U is also function of x and v is also function of x. Yeah, simply x squared plus x also we can write. Yeah, this is a general expression most of the time we come across. That is why I am writing y is equal to 5x squared plus 3x. Okay. Then differentiating this, that means differential equation dy by dx is equal to d by dx of 5x squared plus 3x. First I will write. This is equal to d by dx of the first quantity, that is 5x squared, plus d by dx of 3x we can write. Very, very simple. If having a normal brain, people also can understand this. So if anyone speaks that, sir, I am not understanding, but that means that fellow is not actually having any concentration. Right? So for all these things to follow, you must have good concentration. Physics is only learning subject that you must always remember. How this is done? This is y is equal to cx condition. This is c and this is x. So 5 is taken outside. 5 into d by dx of x squared. Squared function differentiation we will tell afterwards. Okay. Plus this is what 3 is taken outside. d3 into d by dx of x. This is cancelled. So here this is equal to 5 into d by dx of x square plus 3 you will write. Am I correct? So after some time you will learn that d by dx of x square is equal to 2x. 2x. Therefore this is that when I will explain, then only you will understand that now. So this is equal to 5 into 2x plus 3. That is equal to 10x plus 3. This one I will explain later. So this is the sum rule. In a sum rule, two terms are there. Both the terms, if they are the functions of x, separately each term is differentiated and written like this. This is the best example of sum rule also explained. Am I correct? Next is product rule. Product rule also I am going to explain you. Right. So I think you might have noted it down. Very, very soon you have note things. Right. And because videos before you at any number of times you can see the video and can note the things down. Product rule. Next is product rule. Actually, these are syllabus. You have to learn this, without which the application is very, very difficult. You cannot do problems, numericals, etc. without the idea about the calculus and the other mathematical tools. So no questions are coming from these topics, but it is very important for application in physics. Suppose that another condition, product rule, y is equal to cu, v is equal to uv, where u and v both are functions of x. Then the dy by dx rule I am writing with the notation of dy by dx is equal to first quantity into, that means u into differential of the second quantity plus, there must be a plus here, right? This is product rule only. So when we differentiate product rule, first quantity as it is into differential of the second plus second quantity into differential of the first quantity. This is what is called a product rule. An example also I can write. Example is this one. That means y is equal to, very simple example I am writing. Right? Very simple example. That is y is equal to, example, y is equal to sin x into cos x. Y is equal to sin x into cos x. This is u and this is v. U is a function of x and v is also a function of x. Then how this can be differentiated? Therefore, dy by dx is equal to first quantity, that is sin x, into differential of the second quantity, that is cos x, plus second quantity, that is cos x, into differential of the first quantity, that is sin x. And this is what you call the differential of this differential quotient of this function. First quantity into differential of the second, plus, right? Always plus only in product, always plus into second quantity into differential of the first. So all these things, that means the differential of trigonometrical ratios that is coming in the line, right? Okay, this is what is called product rule. Next is this. I think you might have noticed it, and also you have written it. Note it down soon, right? Next is a quotient rule. It is called division of two quantities. For example, suppose y is equal to u by v. Y is equal to u by v. In this case, both u and v are functions of x, right? Then dy by dx is equal. Very simple, right? But you must have interest. So dy by dx is equal to, how we can write is the denominator into d by dx of the numerator. There is a negative sign. Negative. Now, numerator into d by dx of the denominator. The whole divided by the square of the denominator. This is the way how we can differentiate the function. This rule is called quotient rule. What's called quotient. Quotient. This is called a quotient rule. Yes. Quotient rule means division, right? Y is equal to u by v. Both u and v must be the functions of the same. That means functions of x. Then only this could be done, because the function of x only can be differentiated with respect to x. Right? Otherwise, there is some other rules there. Any function can be differentiated, but rules are different, right? So we are considering only functions of x. U and v both are functions of x. Quotient rule, how it is? The denominator into differential of the numerator minus numerator into differential of the denominator. The whole divided by the square of the denominator. Suppose there is a function example y is equal to sin x divided by cos x. This is u and this is v. Both u and v are functions of x. Then what is dy by dx? Dy by dx is equal to denominator means cos x, into d by dx of numerator is sin x. Differential of sin x. Plus or minus? Minus. Next is numerator means sin x, into d by dx of what is denominator? That is cos x. Right? The whole divided by a square of the denominator, that is equal to cos square x. So this is the way how we can do the differentiation of this function. This rule is called a quotient rule, right? Okay. That also done. Then function after function rule. That is also very important. I think you might have noted down. Yeah, I am erasing it. Okay. This is quotient rule, very important. Right? Because one who learns physics, it is my duty to tell you, duty to teach you some important formula in mathematics, without which we cannot go with. Then next is called function of a function rule. Function of a function rule. Function of a function rule is also very, very important. So this is the case when y is equal to fu and u is equal to fx. Right? Y is a function of u and u is a function of x. Then this condition is called a function of a function rule. To differentiate function of a function rule, what do you write? Dy by dx is equal to dy by dx is equal to du by dy by du into du by dx. So this is a rule. Rule can be understood when you go through the example of this. Am I correct? Okay. Suppose that we have a function as y is equal to sine of cos x. Sine of cos x. Right? This is a function. Y is equal to sine of cos x. Put cos x is equal to u. You have put cos x is equal to u. You have put. Then what the function becomes? Now the function y is equal to sine u. Y became sine u, right? Yeah. Now we can say that y is a function of u and u is a function of x. This is called function of a function rule in the simplest way. Best example, y is equal to sine of cos x. You will put cos x is equal to u. Then the function becomes y is equal to sine u. So we can say that y is a function of u and u is a function of x. This is the case of function of a function rule. Inside of the function, another function is there. So this function is sine u. Inside u, what is that? There is an x function is there. That is why it is called a function of a function rule. How this is to be differentiated? This can be differentiated like this. dy by dx is equal to, now dy by dx is equal to d by dx of d by du of sine u, right? dy by du, y is equal to sine u, dy by du, y is equal to sine u, dy by du into du by dx. What is d by dx? Right, that is d by dx of u. U is equal to cos x. This is the condition, right? First of all, dy by du, d by du of y, y is equal to sine u, d by du of y into, next is what? Du by dx, d by dx of u, u is equal to cos x. This is what is called function of a function rule. This is also done, right? Next is power rule. Power rule is very, very important. So this is also noted. So simple questions you can do today onwards in calculus. Differentiation, you can do simple problems in calculus today onwards, right? It's a very good thing. Very happy that you are understanding this part of mathematics, nominal mathematics, not very deep into the subject, right? Next is power rule. Power rule is very simple and understandable, right? Suppose that y is equal to x raised to n. Y is a function of x with a power in that. Then how we can use this? Therefore, dy by dx is equal to dy by dx is equal to d by dx of x raised to n. D by dx of x raised to n. This is equal to, very important rule. Today itself you have to understand it, right? And also by heart it, d by dx of x raised to n is equal to n into x raised to n minus 1. This is important, right? Very, very important. Remember today itself, onwards, never forget it. D by dx of x raised to n